On page 93, let's take a look at the checklist for the final essay that you're going to be writing in the class here, the speculation. Number one, you have a clear presentation of the topic. So you might discuss why we should care about this. Why is this a big deal? Why should we speculate about it? Number two, you've got specific causes. That's a key word there, specific causes. So what are the reasons that we're doing the things that you want to talk about? Number three, you've got to do more than just say, I think this is a cause. Number three is crucial. You've got to argue why this is plausible, this is likely, this is the way human nature works. Maybe you can find some information to back you up. Maybe you can find some studies that have been made in that field. Number four, every cause that you come up with, you need some examples. You need statistics. You need some reason. Maybe your life is an illustration of whatever it is. So make it come to life. Give us some solid support for this. And then number five, you've got to consider the reader. Again, that never goes away, does it? But something like they may have alternate causes. They may say, well, what about such and such? So you need to anticipate. In fact, I would suggest it might not be a bad idea as you're working on this paper to talk to friends or family members and say, here are 3 reasons why I think we're doing such and such, and see what they say. They may say, well, what about this thing? Oh, okay, so maybe you need to consider that as well. Maybe you'll have visual aids. I don't know. It's up to you. Number 6, logical organization. This paper I think is going to be a little bit different as far as organization goes. You remember the Stephen King essay I had you read? Notice it went from the obvious, the thing that everybody says, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then you take us on a path. You take us on a direction that gets more obscure and more obscure until people go, wow, I hadn't thought about that. That's what you want to have people end with, to say, hey, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that before. It makes you look like a deep thinker, so that's great to have. So that's number 6. Number 7, there it is again, grammar. 8, style. And we're going to be talking about style in just a second there, and a challenging topic. So how are you going to demonstrate style? Well, you're going to show me several things. One is you're going to have sentence variety. You're going to mark one paragraph, sentence variety. And I'm going to be looking for long, short sentences, different sentence beginnings, and different types of sentences. The simple, the compound, or the complex. So you can demonstrate that in one paragraph. Just let me see it. And then another paragraph, I'd like you to point out these things that we've been covering toward the end of the semester here. You know, emphatic sentences, parallelism, balance, figures of speech, allusions. Show me where you have those. And again, you can just draw arrows to them, or you can put like a little parentheses and put allusion, if you have an allusion in there. And the more of these you have, the better. That would really impress me. If you have what you think is a connotative word, especially chosen emotional word, just use the word and right after it, just put parentheses, connotation. Or you can put it on the edge and just handwrite it if this is one of our face-to-face classes. Parallelism, same thing. Have a wonderful sentence that has parallelism and put a parentheses, parallelism afterwards. So this is huge. We have spent a lot of time talking about stylistic devices. Now it's time for you to show me that you can incorporate them in your own writing. Okay, so that's it. That's checklist number 5, speculation essay, end of the semester. Nice going, good for you. You had the discipline, you had the determination, and you stuck with it. So pull off a really nice essay here.